This is going to be about America in the scriptures. They leave it to some people. They'll tell you that America ain't mentioned in the Bible. Oh, Babylon the Great is the Vatican. Here it is, the most influential kingdom in and I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people started buying Bibles when COVID lockdown started happening because they felt like, man, we got to be at the end. A lot of people feel like we in the last days. We're in the end times. So, if we are here in the end times, well, you don't think the most influential kingdom on the face of this earth is not mentioned nowhere in the Bible? Nowhere. Like, America, the dollar bill is the world reserve currency. Here it is. This is the place that bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This is the place that's going about and causing and creating all these wars that's leading us up to World War III. And it's just not nowhere mentioned. That's because it's hidden in plain sight. And you gotta have eyes to see. You gotta have eyes to be able to see. First I'm gonna start off with Hosea chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. So, similitudes. What are similitudes? Something that's similar. So that's how the Most High speaks and shows forth his visions. That's one of the ways, using similitudes. So, a lot of the prophets, they received similitudes. They took words that they they could use in the Hebrew to describe the things that they were seeing in the spirit. Some prophets saw airplanes. They call them airplanes? No. Call them what? Locusts. But specifically the locusts that have the little gunners on the back and stuff like that during World War I. Not all airplanes. You have some prophets that John, well, yeah, same John said he saw a woman on a scarlet colored beast. Now he actually saw a woman on a scarlet colored beast, but that actually represented something else. You know, you got to be able to know how to interpret this Bible. The only way you can do that is the Spirit is working with you. You can't force the Spirit to work with you. You can't buy it. As much money in the world he got, he can't buy the Spirit to tell him, hey man, hey, how do you do this? How do you break down that? Now, granted, he studied this Bible, he knows this Bible, and he knows it's the truth. But concerning, you know, the secrets, the mysteries, you know, the Most High, he gave that to his servants, the prophets. You know, there's a deep mystery breakdowns that the Most High gave to us, and we're putting out free on the unicorn. And sometimes he only knows it just because he heard us break it down that way. So, The Most High uses similitudes. Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom, matter of fact, Revelation 11 and 8. If I can get over there real quick. Revelation 18, Revelation 9. Yep, Revelation 11 and 8. Revelation 11 and 8, it says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord Yahweh was crucified. So, what is that great city that's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt? These two words, names, Sodom and Egypt, in this particular verse right here is being used as similitudes to help describe that great city. That great city is spiritually called two places at the same time, Sodom and Egypt. What was Sodom known for? Sexual perversion, homosexual, LGBT, transgenderism, all type of transvestitism, any type of weirdo sexual debauchery. Sodom for sure had that in there. Incest, sex with animals, you name it, little boys, elders, whatever, you name it. But the main thing is that Moism, being a catamite, being a booty bumper, a rectum rocker. That's what Sodom is known for. And what is Egypt known for? Egypt has some rectum rockers in there as well. But what is Egypt mostly known for is for slavery. That was what Egypt was known to Israelites for. 400 years of slavery. And over here in America, that great city, what is it known for? Being built on slavery. 400 plus years. Us being slaves, building this place. Also, you got LGBTQ flags everywhere. It's a huge proponent for being Moism. So these are some of the factors that identify America. Mystery Babylon, the great mother of harlots. That's just a few chapters over. Revelations 17 and verse 1, it says, and there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying, come unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Many waters, you get that in Revelation 17 and 15. You just go down, which it says, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest were the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. That sound like that great city, that same great city, where you got multiple peoples, many peoples, multitudes of nations. You got everybody here. You got Chinese here, Japanese here, whites here, blacks here, Native Americans here, South Americans here, Mexicans here, Africans here, Israelis here, or rats here, Polish here, Irish here. Just a nation that just got everybody. That seething pot that Jeremiah spoke about. Verse 2, which whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication. Now, committed fornication means what? In bed with America, make deals with America. Read it on, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunken with the wine of her fornication, her philosophies. So, that gives more detail of who Mystery Babylon is. Made all the world to drink. Verse 3. So he carried me away in the spirit to the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Now, I'm not going to get into that breakdown right now. But all of this is leading back and pointing fingers to America. Now that breakdown, knowing the breakdown, understanding the breakdown, it points more to America. But doing a breakdown of that would require me to really get into that. Would require me to bring out a lot of historical points, you know, which I could save for a later video. But America is definitely in the Bible. Most I didn't forget it. The Deuteronomy 28 verse 68 talks about Deuteronomy 28:68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt not see it no more again. And so we were in Egypt before. What were we doing? We were serving slavery. And here it is. We were brought in Egypt again. Except this time that Egypt wasn't actually the land of Pathros. It was this land Azareth, another land. We were literally brought here in ships by way of the west coast of Africa after he even fled from Vespasian and Titus and Domitian, the armies, after 70 AD. Fulfilling biblical prophecy. So America 100% is in the Bible. It's Mystery Babylon, Egypt, Assyria, Sodom. This is that place. This is the place that's also going to be destroyed, where all the nations are going to shoot their arrows at. What? This is the John said he saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs. The Vatican is a spiritual component of this place, this overall beast place, not just America. London is the financial aspect, and DC is the war aspect. And Donald Trump just renamed the Pentagon, I think, the war room or the war building or whatever. Because why? This place is a great at war, and guess what they said in Revelation? Who can make war with this beast? Because the physical teeth of this place is here in America. So this place is 100% mentioned in the Bible. And on that note, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakwadash. That belongs to the elders of GMS Ruel. Peace and salutations and shalom.